What is up everyone, and welcome back to another Operation Xbox 360 video. Today we're going to do some more pickups courtesy of me getting rid of quite a bit of my PlayStation 2 collection. Still going to get rid of them, and whatever money I raise will go back into the 360 collection, and it'll also clear some space from my shelving as well. So it's a win-win in it. Get a bit more money, get some more games, clear some space. So them games behind me, there's only them left now. I think there's not that many. There's maybe 60, 70 games, maybe a bit less. They're games that C.E.X wouldn't give me much for, like penny to a pound. I think the rule I went for when I got these games here was that anything that C.E.X would pay more than £1.40 for £1.40 plus for, I would sell to them. That's not normally a good idea, but to be fair, I am in need of shelf space, and I'm not going to play them ones. I've kept a few of my favourite sort of PlayStation 2 games, just because I've got a PlayStation 2 and I don't want to just sell it as well. I might do in the future, depending how things go, but there's a few games on there that are like really nostalgic to me, so I've kept them for that reason. But they will go, whether they go for 20, 30, 40 quid, I don't know yet. We'll figure something out for them and they'll go. But in the meantime, we sold about 35, 40 games the other day for about 60 quid. I think it was about 65, 66 quid in C.E.X. So with that money, I translated it straight into Xbox 360 games. So we're going to have a look at the games I've got now. Let's go. So the first one, Pac-Man 2, the Ghostly Adventures, Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures 2, which means there is a Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures 1. I hadn't seen number 2 until yesterday, and now I know there's obviously a number 1. I'm hoping it's on the Xbox, because then I can get that as well. So this did come with no manual, which is a bit annoying, and it's not backwards compatible. But before we move on, I just wanted to say to C.E.X, come on, get your stuff together. I go to C.E.X quite a lot to get games, mainly because I like going out rather than buying them online. I like to have a look in different C.E.X stores and see what they've got, see what's different, see the layout, see what's big, what's small, and that's another thing quickly. C.E.X games, C.E.X seem to be running very low on Xbox 360 games these days. I don't know if it's because they're selective of what they put out, or whether more people are collecting them at the minute. But there doesn't seem to be that big collection of games that they used to have. But back to my point. So some C.E.Xs they leave the manuals in the cases. Some C.E.Xs take the manuals out of the cases and put them behind the counter. Some C.E.Xs leave some of the manuals in and take some of the manuals out, depending on whether they're expensive manuals or not. So the problem with that is, for me, the buyer, I never really know where I stand with it. So I think C.E.X should either take all of them out or don't take any of them out across the board. It should be a policy, because it's just I always try and ask, but sometimes I forget. Like yesterday, I forgot. He had done about 2 or 3 of my games, of this few games I've got now, and I went, "Oh, sorry, can you if you've got any manuals like that, could you put them in?" He was like, "Well, if they're out there, if we've got them, they'll be out there." Now, when I put these into the counter, there was only 1 or 2 onto the counter. There was only 1 or 2 of these with manuals in. Now we'll see how many have got manuals in now. So there must have been a few out the back, because he's definitely put a few in there, which is great. But I just think, do it all, or don't do it at all. Don't do some and leave others on there, because it just confuses the buyers. So that one is the Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures 2, and that cost me £10. There's always going to be a bit more of a pricey game because obviously it's a big name, isn't it? And it's retro now as well. So it doesn't look like the old school Pac-Man. It looks more like a bit of a platformer or a puzzle. It's got a storyline to it as well, which could be quite good. I quite like games like Spyro and things like that, so it might be a good little game. The next one we've got is Alpha Protocol, another espionage RPG, or the espionage RPG. Now, I'm not a massive fan of spy games. I've already mentioned this before. I don't like slow, patient build up, sneaking around, you know, stealth games. I'm not really a big fan of it because I'm just not. I don't have that patience. I want to go in and just run, gun, shoot, get out. And a lot of these games tend to be less of that and more sneaking around. I will play it. I will try to complete it. And hopefully it might change my idea, but it does look a bit Metal Gear Solid, if I'm honest. In the first modern day espionage RPG, the path you choose is in your hands. Will you seduce or subvert, or kill and coerce? Who knows? We'll find out at some point soon, I guess. This is not backwards compatible, and it does not have a manual. So that's 2 down with no manuals. Okay. Oh, and that's another thing. This one's becoming a bit of a discussion as well. I looked online for this. For the manual for this, and it was £3. £3 just for the manual. Free delivery, granted, but £3 for the manual. Now this game, which I almost forgot, costs £2.50, so I could go out and find this in another CEX, get the game again and another case, which always comes in handy because when you get battered cases you can switch it over for 50p cheaper than just the manual. That's the annoying thing about this whole thing where people take manuals out and stuff like that. I don't like it. I think games should come with manuals. Even the new ones, I think it's wrong that they don't come with manuals. I think they should all come with manuals. It should just be the norm. Ran over. Next one we've got Arcania Gothic 4. Now this looks right up my alley. It looks very mythical. Well, Gothic, maybe not mythical. Gothic. It looks quite similar to Skyrim. Excuse me, Skyrim. Oriented combat system featuring a flexible moveset and deep tactical fights. So is that? Sounds like it might be a bit Final Fantasy. Maybe a bit of turn-based. It's I personally prefer just hack and slash, or shooting. A living, breathing medieval world. See, they spelled medieval wrong. Mediaeval. That's not how you spell medieval. Come on, guys, get it together. So, to be fair, this does look like quite a good game. It doesn't come with a manual again, so I'm going to have to get that offline. And it's not backwards compatible. But this game cost me £5. Hopefully the manual won't be that hard to find. It is in really, really good condition, to be fair. It's been looked after. No scuffs or anything on the box. So that's good. But for a £5, I can't really complain that much. The next one we've got is another spy game. Not your typical spy though. Bit more action-packed spy. 007 Quantum of Solace. Not hugely into my James Bond films. I used to like them as a kid. I've not. I think this is probably the only one I've watched of the Daniel Craig era, and yeah. But it's on the Xbox 360 and I have to get it, so I will give it a go. It does look a little bit more explosive and action-packed than the usual, like the Metal Gear Solids and the stealth and all that. It does say first-person shooting and third-person action. So it could be good. We'll try that one out. Again, no manual. Not good, not good, and not backwards compatible. So that's 4 games so far without a manual. Not happy. This one, really, this is probably the game I'm least looking forward to. Mainly because I play most of my games on easy, because I'm one of these people that like to play games for fun, you know, as they're meant to be. Like, I don't like stressing and raging and things like that. Half you already know what game I'm talking about. It isn't backwards compatible, but it is Dark Souls 2. I've got Dark Souls 1, not played it. Dark Souls 2, not played it. Not played any games like this. Just the whole Dark Souls name puts me off games. I just don't like raging. Now, I'll probably play these and I'll be like, oh, this is brilliant. And it might surprise me. But anything now with... It's not got it on here, is it? From Software. Yeah, From Software. If it says From Software on it, it fills me with dread. Like, honestly, I don't know if it's me or if it's just... I just don't think games should be stressful. I just don't. I think they should be played for pleasure and fun. I don't mind a bit of challenge, but when it's constant, I think it's just gonna... I'm gonna hate this. I'm gonna really hate it. But I've got to give it a go. So Dark Souls 2, and this one does actually come with a manual, which is good. So the first game with a manual, and the game I'm least looking for. I'll be 80 playing this. Watch, I'll be putting it off till I'm 80, and then I'll be playing it, and I'll be on this YouTube channel or on Twitch or whatever the new streaming platform is, playing Dark Souls, and it'll put me, that'll finish me off. It'll finish me off. Watch, I guarantee it. The next one we've got is Dragon's Dogma, with the Resident Evil 6 demo available. Apparently, it does require an Xbox Live connection. I don't know whether that just means internet, but if I need Xbox Live, it's probably not going to work, is it? The Destiny of the World, the Heart of One Hero. It doesn't look great. I do like the idea of Dragon's Dogma. It sounds good. It looks good there. Like, it looks a bit like Dragon Age and Skyrim and all that. But then you look at them characters and you just like, come on, guys. Got to be better than that. Got to be better than that. Again, no manual. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention that Dark Souls was £8. Dark Souls 2 was £8 yesterday from C.E.X, and Dragon's Dogma was £2.50 from C.E.X. So that's so far 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games gone through, 1 manual. It's not good. It's not good. Next one, we've got another game with no manual, but this is a game that actually after about 2011, 12ish stopped coming with manuals, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments and let me know. FIFA 2014 World Cup Brazil. There is no manual. I don't know if there was one, but I know a lot of the FIFA games stopped making manuals, and instead started charging for microtransactions, because might as well take something before we take something else. I was going to say take something before giving something, but they've not given anything. They're just taking the manuals and taking the money. So we're paying more for a game now than you would have if you had a game with a manual. This one does also come without a manual, I believe. I'm almost certain of this one, and this is Forza Horizon. This is. Have you ever seen? If you've ever seen, what's the film? Gone in 60 Seconds, and that car that he's always trying to get, and he never quite gets it. The Shelby Mustang, isn't it? I can't remember the name now. I used to love that film. This is the equivalent of that game for me. Like, the amount of times I've picked up this game and it's been absolutely trashed, or the box has been smashed to bits, or it's just ridiculous. Like the amount of times I picked it up and it's been absolutely useless. Maybe the disc's been too scratched or whatever. I've actually bought it off Vinted twice and had to send it back because it's that bad. This is a bundle copy, and I would rather not have a bundle copy. It doesn't say it's a bundle copy on here, but the disc says bundle copy, so I'm a bit annoyed. I don't know if he's given me a bundle copy that shouldn't be a bundle copy, but it's the closest I've actually got to getting my hands on Forza Horizon. Okay, so I'm not too fussed. Is it perfect? No, but it's a good copy. The disc's fine. The box is almost beautiful, looks brand new. No scratches, no blemishes, all good. So this is backwards compatible, but this is another one without a manual. But that's the first one I know. I've never seen that with a manual ever. This next one is From Software. This might be an easier start. I might maybe try doing this one first before I start playing Dark Souls, because this might actually be a bit more of an easier ride. I'm not holding my breath. I don't know for sure. If you've played Ninja Blade and you think you can give me a comparison between this and Dark Souls in difficulty levels, please do, because I'm not, like I said, dread. That fills me with dread. From Software. Whenever I see that, I just want to be sick in my mouth. This isn't backwards compatible. It does come with a manual. Did I tell you that Forza was £10? Did I mention that Forza, this was £10? That's how much I paid for it. £10. That is backwards compatible, by the way. Ninja Blade, £6. This was £6. I'm hoping this will be like an easy in, like just ease me in to Dark Souls. If I play this and I really like it, then hopefully I can play Dark Souls with a little bit more confidence than I actually currently have. I know Dark Souls is hard, but I've heard Dark Souls 2 is the hard one. Like, it's the rage quit game. So not looking massively forward to that. This one is more of a fun game. I've got the first one. I need to try to get the next one. There is another one, I can't remember what it's called. Trouble in Paradise is this one. It's Party Animals or something like that. I need to get. So we've got Viva Pinata, Trouble in Paradise. This does come with manual, complete in box, so that's good news. And it is backwards compatible. And that cost me a grand total of, where is it? £4. Can't say fairer than that. This is one that excites me a little bit. And it's got a manual. Mega Drive Collection, Ultimate Collection. 40 games, including Sonic the Hedgehog 1, 2 and 3, Streets of Rage 1, 2 and 3, Echo the Dolphin 1 and 2, Shining Force 1 and 2, Golden Axe 1, 2 and 3, Sonic and Knuckles, Phantasy Star 2, 3 and 4, Alex Kidd, Shinobi 3, Columns, I love Columns, Altered Beast, Sonic Spinball, Kid Chameleon, Vector Man, and other great titles. That is a collection, a real collection. These are games that I loved playing growing up. Yeah, we mix it together. So many good games there. Seriously, some good games. And this, for me, like, this is before. This was my pre-console era. Like, I think my cousin had a Mega Drive, and we always used to play these games on it, and it was just incredible. And this only cost £6 for 40 games. Now, I know they're not like AAA games now, but they were AAA games once upon a time. They were absolutely brilliant games, and it take me forever to complete all of them. So this is going to be one that I chip away at for quite a long time. So for £6, it's not backwards compatible, so it can only be played on my 360. But with manual as well, complete in box, for £6, you can't complain at that at all. So that's something I'm really buzzing for. And then the last one we're going to talk about, the last one of this video, is Remember Me. Now, I don't know what this is, and I've never heard of it, but it looks quite good, and it sounds quite good. You know when you see a game and you're like, I like the sound of that, and I like the look of that, but you don't actually know anything about it. It's like the opposite to Portal. Like Portal does the exact opposite. This is one that I've looked at a few times and thought, that looks quite good, that. Graphically, it keeps you curious. It's a Capcom game as well, so you know roughly what you're getting. The only weird thing about it is it's got these are stickers. Like, these are actually added on stickers. 15 like that. I could peel that off, and that one, like the blue bit in the background and the white bit, that's not a sticker, but the 15, that's a sticker, and that's a sticker, and that's a sticker. I don't know why they've added that on. Like, it's a PAL copy, so it's not a foreign version. And this one also comes with, well, say a manual. It's not really a manual, is it? But yeah, Remember Me. I don't know what it's about. Neo Paris, futuristic 2084, a world where memories can now be digitalized and traded. There are no secrets anymore. One company controls all memory data. There are some willing to stand against them. A memory hunter has had her memory wiped. Now she must fight to get it back. See, that sounds good. It sounds good. I do like the sound of that. I do like the sound of that. So that will be one that I'm playing again soon as well. So that is it. That's it for this episode of Operation Xbox 360 Pickups. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell as well, so you don't miss any future uploads. And if you hit that subscribe button, it will really help me out as well. So thank you very much. Peace.